For more, we are joined now by Edmund Wan, known by many as the Hong Kong radio personality Gigs. He was imprisoned for 2 years in Hong Kong for charges which Amnesty International says were politically motivated. And since his release last month, he's been living in Vancouver. That's where he joins us from today. So, Edmund, thanks for being with us. To start, can you talk about how much of a loss the disbandment of the Civic Party is to the democratic movement?
I think this is a sign of dictatorship in Hong Kong. No more democracy or no more freedom, which is the one country, two system, the basic law tells every Hong Kong people. I think there's no more. This is a sign. And now Hong Kong, maybe you can say Hong Kong is one of the cities in China. Like Shenzhen or like Guangzhou, it's no big difference. Political parties which are pro-democracy, maybe it's hard to survive.
You spent 2 years in prison there. Take us back to that experience and tell us what that was like.
It's of course it's a tough life, but
Read it.
I still treasure it because my experience, I can experience the feeling of the people now still inside the prison because of the movement in 2019 and 2020. Particularly, for example, I still can meet Mr. Jimmy Lai of Apple Daily, and also Joshua Wong, and also the 47. Legislators are now in prison, and also a lot of youngsters in the prison. Yeah, the time is tough. We do not have a life of usual prisoners because most of the prisoners, like Mr. Jimmy Lai or Joshua Wong, they are all single, isolated for nearly 3 years. This is not easy for anybody.
What was the greatest challenge you faced while in prison, and what motivated you to get through it and keep going?
I think I lost nearly all the freedoms. This is most challenging. Even if I'm thirsty, I want water. I can hardly have had a little bit more water. But I think the most difficult thing is most of us inside we missed our family. Okay, even for example, like my wife always with me, but you know, I cannot touch her. I even cannot give her a hug, something like that. So missing the family will be a very great thing. But the most important is we sleep well. Okay, I think we still have our belief. People today now inside the prison still have a belief that we did not commit any crime. Okay, we have offended law, but the law not by the people, not from the people. We are so very clear about this.
I mean, you're back in Vancouver now, certainly a stark contrast to that experience. What's your message for Canadians who might not understand what's happening in Hong Kong?
I would like to share my story, and also I think the story of Hong Kong is not just a story for the Hong Kong people, but also for the world. I think through the Hong Kong story, I hope people, no matter Canadian or Americans, anywhere on earth, now today should think about how to deal with this government, the China government, the CCP, okay? Are we still going on to deal with an evil, okay? So I think it is time for us to think about this, not only just economic issues, but also think about, okay, playing games together with this evil. Okay, should we follow the rules from the evil, or should we still maintain and protect or preserve some universal values that we used to believe? I think this is very important. So I hope more people will learn from the Hong Kong story.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with us today. That's Edmund Wan joining us from Vancouver.
Thank you.